We continue this hour with the big story today, and that is the reopening of inland schools. And many issues, as usual, have arisen. And we take you to Randfontein now, where reporter Manqoba Mncunu is this afternoon to give us an update on this particular story. What are some of the issues that parents are dealing with their children going back to school today, Manqoba? What are they saying?
Well, Rapo, I can tell you that there's certainly a lot of frustrations here at the West Rand District Education offices, and this is because of the issue of the online registration here in the province. Of course, there were many parents here when we arrived. Some of them have been called inside these offices, and their frustration is over the system. Many of them saying that they had applied last year, but up until now their children have not been placed. We know from the department that about over 1,000 children have still not been placed here in Gauteng. And of course, this is one of the areas where parents have come, of course, hoping for answers as to the placement of their children. Some of them coming as far as Carltonville to this office in Randfontein, and many of them saying that they've been here since the early hours, and up until now they're not getting the responses as far as the placements of their children are. But let me get to the parents just to understand their frustrations. Rupua Siswami, you're telling me that you're one of the parents that have been here for the past 3 days.
Yes, I've been here since Monday. I was here. There was a long queue. The one that there's no clue on it. They're not telling us what's going on, but we were queuing here. And then firstly they said we must write our names on the paper to say maybe where you want your child to go. And then after that they said on Wednesday we're going to get answers. But today it's Wednesday, we are still here.
So your child hasn't gone to school, and which grade is your child in?
My child is going to grade 8, and I'm here with him since early in the morning, 6:30.
So what is the issue, Siswam? What is the issue with the placement of your child?
I did apply last year, August, and then I got a placement at a school, the one that I didn't apply to, but the 2 schools that I chosen, they didn't give me the answer to it. So since I was here, after I get that reply that this school, I don't know it, I don't even know the uniform, so can you please give me the right school that I want? But till today, I'm still going on that road.
Have you received any help today?
Not yet, from 6 o'clock till now.
Okay, thank you, Siswami. Let me bring in more Rupua parents just to get their views as well. Siswami, if I can just ask you to come here. You were telling me also that you have a problem. You have come here hoping to, place your child in a school. Your child is not at school today.
My child is not at school today. On Monday, at 6:30, I was at Rebek Rand. There was a black lady in front of me. I was the second one. Number 3 was a white gentleman. Number 4, a white lady. Right? We were both told that Rebek Rand doesn't have space at all. I stood on the side trying to think that, okay, now that there's no space. Remember, from where I live, the school is just 10 minutes away. So my child is nearer to home. Right? Okay. As I was standing on the side waiting, I'm just thinking, what am I going to do from here? The gentleman, the white gentleman and the white lady came back having stationary lists. Remember, as parents, as we stand here, we all talk and say, what am I here to do? So I knew that the gentleman was there. He's there for grade 9. I'm looking for a child for grade 9. Right now, my child is at home. When I came here at the Department of Education, it was around about 7. It was only black people from the gate right to Jan Viljoen. It was only black people. The first question I asked, if they say there's no space, why is it only us here? Okay, I found a chance to go inside at room 12. They said I must write a query letter. This is the query letter that I've written, right, stating what happened at Rebek Rand. Then they told me that they were going to respond yesterday. Okay. They did not respond. I called them. Nobody answered the phone.
All right, Siswami, let's get to more parents and just hear their stories. Siswami, also I saw you earlier on, very frustrated here. What is the issue?
So the issue is the very same issue as Umam, Anem. We went to the schools that actually we applied to. We were placed in RSS. That school doesn't teach. It has a lot of cases that are not attended. So yesterday we went school to school because we came here on Monday. We were told to go to the schools. We went to the schools. We started at Monas. At Monas they told us that they don't have space at all. So we're telling them the child is doing an Afrikaans first language. They said to us she can't do that language. Reason being, they didn't give us. We went to Ribekrant. They told us they don't have space. Hence, we came back here. They told us that Ribekrant is the one that minimized the spacing. They said they only take 50 kids. When we got there, they told us that district is the one that minimized.
Are you getting any help though today here?
No, we're not actually getting any help. We're waiting for someone to give us letters, but unfortunately it's not here. Everyone is waiting for letters. Everyone is waiting for letters because everyone signed the school and that school, because he was the one that said, tell us which school you want to go to, then we will find space for your kid. I will go and ask personally. So we've been waiting. I think it's about more than 600 parents that actually are waiting for those letters. And then we get a rude lady, we ask her, no, she's telling us we're just waiting for nonsense.
So basically you haven't received the answers. You don't know whether your children will be placed or not.
The kids want to go to school literally tomorrow. All the kids want to go. You cannot take Umtana Soweto and then come and place them here. You can't. It's either they take out all the kids from Soweto, they go back to their schools, and then our kids are placed in the schools. Because they said siblings are first priority, and primary schools feed high schools. But we don't see that.
Okay. All right. No, thank you, Siswami, for sharing that with us. Well, you can hear the frustrations here, Rapua, from some of the parents who say they've been queuing here since Monday. But up until now, they're not sure, Rapua, whether their children will be going to school tomorrow. Of course, today was day one for many of those children in inland schools. But for these parents, they remain in limbo as their future remains uncertain.